Hey, Panthers fans. Imagine Bryce Young finally seeing the field like never before. No more craning over a towering offensive line. No more running in between guys trying to see downfield. Just clear lanes to dissect defenses and unleash his Heisman-level talent. Today, I'm doing a deep dive into why Carolina should pursue Willie Lampkin, the 5'11 powerhouse center currently stashed on the Eagles' IR. Packed with stats, scouting, and even contract breakdowns, this could be a game changer for our struggling quarterback. If you're tired of the same old woes, smash the like button right now if you agree that Lampkin is the fix, and subscribe for more bold NFL takes.
They roll coverage,
where I break down the NFL like no one else. I'm your host, Nick, and today we're talking revolutionizing the Panthers offense. Bryce Young is our 5'10 phenom, has all the arm talent in the world. Remember his 2021 season at Alabama where he threw for 4,872 yards, 47 touchdowns, and just 7 interceptions? But in the pros, especially in the 2025 season, he's battled visibility issues over a tall offensive line. Scouts have called his reviews not favorable, with slower processing tied to obstructed views from giants like 6'4 center Austin Corbett. Young's completion rate dipped to 61% in his starts, averaging 210.4 yards per game post-injury return, and that high ankle sprain in Week 7 didn't help. PFF notes his release time is lagging, potentially due to those blocked sidelines. It's like he's trying to drive through a foggy windshield. But here's the twist. At the end of the season, the Carolina Panthers are going to have to make a decision about the future of this offensive line. Enter Willie Lampkin. The undersized beast is 5'11 and 290 pounds, who could lower the entire line's overall profile and give Young that true sightline that he needs. Lampkin isn't just short, though. He's an absolute leverage machine. Oh, yeah. He also went to college at North Carolina, where he played 61 games, 26 at left guard, 21 at right guard, and 14 at center. That's the versatility that the Carolina Panthers are needing. Going back to Willie, though, his 2024 season, he was the AP first-team All-ACC with outstanding grades in run blocking and pass protection. He's got an amazingly quick feet, so this way he can mirror a lot of the rushers. At the Senior Bowl, he dominated practices at both guard and center, showing refined hand usage and grip strength that scouts rave about. His pro comp, a shorter version of Aaron Brewer, who at 6'1 has thrived as a nimble center for mobile quarterbacks. Why does height matter, though? For short quarterbacks like Young, a lower center means better pocket visibility. Traditional centers tower at over 6'3", blocking throwing lanes. Think how Russell Wilson, another 5'11 quarterback, adapted with footwork to find gaps, leading the Seahawks to a Super Bowl. Obviously, a little bit of a parallel there with McCandless and the Seahawks now. With no perfect precedent existing, short quarterbacks dominate by adjusting to lanes between linemen, not over them. Lampkin's compact frame allows a lower snap point, potentially shaving milliseconds off Young's reads. Imagine Young spotting open receivers quicker, reducing those 2025 pressures. Stats back it. Shorter linemen like Lampkin excel in leverage, with his 5.21 40-yard dash and 4.7 shuttle showing burst to climb and pull. Perfect for Carolina's zone schemes under Dave Canales. But let's go a little bit deeper into the numbers about who this Willie Lampkin guy is and what he can do, because details matter. Lampkin's measurables: 31.5 arms, wingspan 78 1/8, vertical 23.5 and an 8'8" broad jump. Weaknesses: compare him to Corbett, 6'4", 305, 30 years old, with an expiring $3 million one-year deal after helping cut sacks from 28th average to 11th league-wide in 2022. But Corbett's had injury hiccups, and at his height, he's part of Young's visibility puzzle. The Panthers line averages around 6'4" across starters. Just look at these heights. Corbett at 6'4", Damian Lewis at 6'2", Robert Hunt 6'6", Ika Mekwonu 6'4", Chandler Zavala 6'3", Cade Mays 6'6", Yosh Nijman 6'7", Taylor Moton 6'5". Willie Lampkin, 5'11", that is a solid start. And here's even our head coach, Dave Canales, speaking on short quarterbacks, sight lines, and of course being able to see over those big, huge offensive linemen.
But I will say that there are just certain things you can do to help. There are ways to find what that quarterback's comfortable seeing. You got a guy like Drew Brees, who's about my height, which is still short in terms of a 6'7" tackle. So whether you're 5'11" or whether you're 6'1", you can't really see over any of the linemen. So there's an approach to it. And at the end of the day, it's about decision making and just kind of making sure that we can have as many of our 5 eligibles available for the quarterback from a visual standpoint.
This swap could open up Bryce's vision by 5 inches directly over the middle of the field, opening up a place where Young could thrive on slants and seams. Contract feasibility? Lampkin's honestly a steal. As a 2025 undrafted free agent, he signed a 3-year, $3 million non-guaranteed deal with a $30,000 bonus. The base is around $795,000 to $840,000 for rookies. He's on IR with the Eagles after a minor injury, and he's expected to come back in a few weeks. It's not season ending. So a trade would cost a late round pick. And while the Panthers have $23 million in cap space and priorities like extending other guys or thinking about the future of this team, I think it was smart that Dan Morgan decided to hold pat right now. But Willie is definitely the guy that I want them to pursue in the offseason. Panthers fans, picture this. Young with Lampkin snapping, unlocking play-action fakes. It could boost Young's TD rate, which is 15 in 10 starts post-bench, and cut down his interceptions. Is it controversial? Yeah, absolutely. If this analysis has you pumped, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Lampkin's path, undrafted due to size, signed by the Rams, claimed by the Eagles August 27th, and then on IR 2 days later. So Panthers, make the call. Trade for Lampkin, slot him at center this offseason, and watch Young truly soar. It's bold, but it's backed by facts.